Hey
Hey
guys,
guys,
what's up? Another
Back
week?
another
been
week.
a long week.
To put it, that's a very good way of putting it. It has been a
I feel
long.
it's like long, but at the same time, when I look at the bigger picture, I'm like, oh my God, these weeks are flying by so fast.
Yeah,
Uh,
like it
Literally,
takes a long time to get there, but then once I realize it, I'm like, ah, damn, it's almost July.
And it's like a whole week went by and I didn't do shit.
I
it's
just,
July. It's basically July, let's be
yeah,
honest.
Monday is
Yeah.
chill. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, Monday, July 1st.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it is
Awful.
so
Speaking of
gross.
gross things, should we just dive into our cold and pricklies?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
do it.
let me go first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, have at it,
Yeah,
girl.
go, girl.
I stepped on a fucking bee on Monday. Stepped on it. I have not been stung by a bee since I was probably 6.
Yeah.
And
God.
I am living in hell. Jenna says I'm being dramatic, but
So now my side of the story. So
Okay.
she's at my house, we're swimming. Hold on, I just remembered her warm and fuzzy. Um, so she came over and we're swimming. We're outside. We had just made fun of my mom and told her that she didn't need a shoe to walk outside, that it was fine. She could just go barefoot.
Yeah.
Casey, I go down, she's calling me, Jenna, Jenna.
Hmm.
So I get off the deck, go down there. She's holding her foot.
Yeah.
The stinger's stuck in there, which I get. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get the tweezers, get it out for her. Biggest conniption. It's probably why it's so hurting is because she let it in there so long because she wouldn't let me get it out immediately. Because she's like, no, I need a minute.
I was
I need a
scared.
minute.
I was terrified. Like I stepped on it and I dropped to the ground like instantly. And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "I think I just stepped on a bee." And I looked down at my foot. There's a fucking stinger in my toe. I'm like, "Okay."
So this
I'm like,
bitch,
"Calm down."
Bitch.
You see?
then goes to work on Monday. She works at physical therapist place. They got her icing her foot and elevating it, giving her special medicated cream, and
Yeah.
the bitch has got a freaking antibiotic. Sting.
Listen,
I can't even get antibiotics for like actual ailments.
I didn't even get an antibiotic. You want to know what my mom's doctor friend prescribed me?
What?
A steroid. I got prednisone.
Probably because they think you're allergic.
I'm like, listen, there's a rash on my toe. Like if you feel like across the top of my foot, like where like the redness is,
So you probably are allergic and you just didn't know.
Yeah.
it's
You have a
it's
minor, maybe a
it's
minor
red.
allergy.
Like and it itches like fucking crazy. Like I wake up dead out of dead sleep with my foot itching.
Oh damn.
And
So
the only way that I can
That is
stop it
prickly.
from itching, I literally last night I took Benadryl before I went to bed because I'm like it lasts like 4 or 5 hours, like and
Mhm.
the itching goes away, it's gone. I wake up at fucking midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning with my foot straight awake, and I'm like, oh my God, my foot itches. So then I have to come downstairs and get an ice pack, and I literally have to go to sleep with the ice pack on my foot in order for me to fall asleep to
why
numb
don't you
it.
set an alarm to take another Benadryl?
That's a fair point.
I don't
Because
think about that shit.
well, now you think about it. I
Well,
put
that,
the
yeah.
idea. I
Well,
planted the seed.
now I got prednisone. What the fuck do I need Benadryl for?
Oh, I
Oh
don't know.
well,
I'm
hey.
just saying. Now you know for the future if it
Let me
happens
tell you
again.
what though, prednisone, the most disgustingest pill I've.
Oh.
It is disgusting. Like I had to gag it down this morning when I took it. That's how nasty it tasted.
Ugh.
Have you
Steroids
ever
always
taken
make
prednisone?
yeah.
It's disgusting.
It makes me gain weight.
I would
Makes you
100%
get
rather.
rude.
Well, because I asked my mom because I was like, I've never taken prednisone before. I've never had to take it. So
Yeah.
I'm like asking her, I'm like, because like I'm supposed to take it 2 times a day, once in the morning, once at night. So I'm like, she's like, but don't take it too close to bedtime. And I was like, why? She's like, because it might wire you up. Like you might get like a
Ugh.
bunch of energy. And I'm like, huh,
Fuck.
great. And then she's like, or it's gonna make you super hungry and you're going to snack all day. And I'm like, great. So I'm gonna get fat.
Right before the wedding. Perfect.
Yeah, right before the wedding, I'm gonna be
Perfect.
snacking all the time, and I'm gonna want some freaking food.
Bitch, you always want food. You're always thinking about your next meal anyway.
That's
Sure I am. I'm already thinking about cooking dinner, but I gotta wait for you to come over.
True that.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, very lovely, amazing.
I'm like, yeah.
No, that sucks.
That was
Well,
my cold and prickly, and it's gonna be my cold and prickly until this bitch goes away.
until it's gonna be renewed. It's like our bar prep. It's
Yep,
your
it's constant.
It's constant. That's fair, honestly.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't itch right now,
Oh, good.
thank God.
Yeah.
But me thinking about it itching, I'm like, I
Of
can feel it
course.
getting tingly.
Yeah, then it's gonna get. Yeah.
All right. So do you want to go next, Michael, or you want me to go?
You can go. I can't still have to kind of.
Okay, so I have two.
Okay, yeah,
So
go.
I have like minor ones that are just like small inconveniences
Yeah.
or like small wins, and then I have like bigger ones. So
Okay.
we'll start with the small one. So
Okay.
my hair is long, right? It's
Yeah.
growing out, it's a pain. After the wedding, I get to cut, I'm gonna cut it. I'm very excited, but I gotta keep it long so I have pretty hair. So I like the big clips because the small clips don't hold my hair. So I
Yeah.
ordered clips online. They said they're going to be extra large. Here's the clip size I wanted. All right.
Okay.
Here's the clip size I got.
Oh, that is not extra large. That's rude.
Yeah. So they hold up half my hair. I have one in now. It
Well,
holds up half.
your sister could take them.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was why minor, like, just felt so much defeat.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
my other cold and prickly is I got in a fight with my little co-host here this week, and she upset me, and we're good now, but oh, this bitch, I was so sad. We'll be good now.
That's
That
good.
was
See,
my cold and prickly.
See, that's family. You know, you have your moments where you want to, you know, they drive you up a wall, but you love them and you get past it.
Oh yeah,
You tussle a little and then you move past it.
oh yeah, I was ready to. Oh yeah, I went to her house the next day. I told her, I said, I'm ready to tussle you.
Yeah.
Me and you both, brother.
Yeah.
It's funny. I see. We can laugh
You know,
about it
and
now.
it's like I've always wanted a sister, and in that moment, I was like, I don't need a sister.
Literally same. I was like, this is what it's like. I was like, because we've never fought like that before. We've never
Yeah.
had like to that extreme.
Like we were text fighting. Like
Yeah.
we were.
See, that's never good.
No.
That's
So
never
it
good.
was not well.
No, it's not well.
But
But hey,
we're good now.
You're
Yeah,
good
she's
now.
gonna cook me dinner
Yep,
tonight. I'm
she-
gonna take her out
she-
to ice cream. We good.
She pulled my stinger out of my foot. I forgive.
exactly.
She
Pull the
saved
singer,
my
made dinner.
life.
I
She
saved
saved
your
my
life.
life.
You're nourishing her body. She pulled the thing out of your
You didn't
foot.
save me good enough though, because my foot hurts.
Oh,
Well, I had delayed care because you were being a
I
little
was-
bitch.
I was
Being
scared.
a
I wanted
little
to make
bitch.
sure. I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna hurt when it got pulled out. I was
it's fair.
terrified.
That's fair. But hey, just rip it out. That's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I literally.
Your
was
turn,
like,
Michael.
So my cold and prickly. So I have so many. So I'll relate it back to a similar one to you. So I got into a huge fight with my dad a couple days ago. What was it? Tuesday. It was bad, and that's okay. But I think it needed to because I've been like so like worked up with the school, and then I think, or not school, but like bar prep, and then he's like. He's already just he likes to push buttons because you guys know they make the
Dads.
button they make the buttons and then they push them, and so he had made them and been pushing them slightly, but then it was also I was just really stressed, so that was bad right before my birthday. But then it was really nice on my birthday. It was very, very sweet. He had gotten me a surprise. So this is my warm and fuzzy kind of is he had gotten me a surprise while he was before they even came to move me back home. And he was so excited all day. He was like, I have your surprise. I was like, what is my surprise? He was like, hey, you have to wait. And I was like, okay. So then we get through like the whole day. We go to dinner. I'll tell you guys about dinner later. But like then we get home and I'd kind of forgotten about it because I was stuffed and tired. And then he was like, you have to have your surprise now. And he's like, but you can't come out. But you have to teach me how to use this lighter. And I was like, okay. So then I taught him how to use it, and then it comes out, and I picked my cake that I wanted. I wanted a confetti bundt cake, so that's what I got. And so he takes his cute
Love
little
that.
a birthday confetti bundt cake, so good. And so he like puts his little candles, which was a surprise, and put them in there and sang for because he's been practicing his
Aw.
singing because he sings in the car all too loud. So it's very cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
So that was so then all of our
Oh.
fight any like residual fight issues, I was like, okay, we're good.
Over it now.
Over now. I mean, he was over it way sooner. I was just very delicate about it because I was like,
I
was
feel
just
that
worried about it.
today I walked outside and my mom goes, you could smile. I said, yeah, I'm miserable and I don't know why. I was like, I just am. I can feel myself scowling and I don't know what to do about it, but it's just happening.
I know. I looked in the mirror and I was like, I was out shopping before here for our, our podcast, and I looked in the mirror and I was so mad in the face, and I was like, I promise I'm not mad, everyone. Like I'm just, or maybe I am. I don't know. Oh, but I
Yeah.
want to show you one of my birthday presents. Look how cute.
Oh,
Love.
so
Isn't it
cute.
So cute, right? Amazing, worth it.
So cute.
Thank you.
So
Now we're gonna do. I did my
Warm
one.
and Fuzzy, you did yours.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did mine kind of. I can pull up another one, but you guys can go in the round.
I'll go. Casey's thinking. She got her
Yeah, I'm
face
thinking.
on.
You gotta take your time. Take your time.
I'm like, I
So-
definitely knew what my cold and prickly was.
He was prepared for that.
My minor win
Okay.
was that when I ordered my clips, I also ordered some plant hangers
Cute.
because my plants have just been sitting on my windowsill and my parents' cats keep getting into them and it's driving me up a freaking tree.
Yeah.
So the plant hangers came in and I hung them around and I'm obsessed and all my plants are now floating and I just love it.
That's
love it.
so cute.
And then my other warm and fuzzy, which this is really, it relates back to my main intense cold and prickly,
Yeah.
is that on Monday, Casey woke up with a headache. So she called into work and she got to come over and go swimming with me. And we got to hang
Amazing.
out.
Love
Even
that.
though that literally the night before she had me in tears and I was ready to kill her.
Oh. But see,
And the next day I couldn't wait to see her. I was so excited when she said she was coming over.
that is so cute. Wait, is that the day
Yep.
she stepped on the bee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, what
Yep.
a cool day. That was a
And
crazy day.
the only reason why I got stung by that bee is because Copper ran off the pool deck with Jenna's shoe. So I ran after him to go get her shoe.
Yeah.
See?
I was like, that's it. I'm done being nice. No Mr. Nice Gal over here because I'm done. Oh
that.
my God. I don't know what my warm and fuzzy is. I mean, I got my nails done today and they're super
Let's
cute.
see them. Let's see them. Oh, those are cute.
They're
send us-
affordable camera quality right now, and I don't know why.
That's okay. You can send us a photo later. We'll show the listener.
Ma'am, what's Sunday?
Oh, but
What's
does
her-
that
oh,
count? It
Tinder.
didn't happen yet.
The anticipation causes you warm and fuzzies.
Oh, well, it does. Sunday's my bridal shower. And it'll be officially 34 days until the wedding.
I gotta write a fucking speech.
Yeah,
Oh,
bitch.
shit.
And whoa, hold on. We also have to write something for Uncle John to say to marry me and your brother.
We gotta write that ceremony.
Damn, we gotta do a lot of stuff. Damn.
Yeah. And we have to do a seating chart.
So next Friday, we'll start. We're gonna have to plan. I'm gonna have to come over 2 nights a week for dinner. That's the only solution.
Let's honestly, just
Yeah.
go over to.
You gotta feed me twice because I don't go unless there's food.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't go unless there's.
Nah,
Yeah,
she
bro,
always got good
We
snacks.
got, I'm not gonna lie, for the speech thingy, like for Uncle John, I'm not gonna lie, I did take some screenshots off of a short and simple one off TikTok so we have stuff to pull from if
Oh
we
yeah,
That's
need.
good.
you
Yeah,
and
hey.
you know what else you should think about?
So I've
is-
been
listen. Because I watched TikTok about it.
Yeah.
If you do you have any like movies or TV show weddings that just like really resonated with you, they
Mhm.
said to go back and watch those and you could steal words from those.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But for me, like I get emotional at every wedding that I watch on TV. So
I'm gonna
obviously,
say
I'd have to pull from
I'm not
everything.
gonna lie. I was at work today and I was watching a TikTok on my lunch and it was about this girl, her speech. She wrote like her husband's family, like mom and all that, like
Mhm.
letters for the day of.
Yeah.
Well, his dad had passed away. So she read the letter and she never met him. And she read the letter while they were like up saying their speeches.
Oh,
And I was like, as soon as she said hi in the dad's name, I was like,
Oh God, that would
That
would-
would've-
instant.
that
I
would've-
was
Yeah,
like,
they're like, "What? Okay, I gotta start crying now.
I was
That's
like,
me.
yeah. I'm like, I've been crying over wedding TikToks all the time. I'm like, what the fuck is I'm a hot mess at my own fucking wedding.
I'd be
See
like,
that? Yeah,
thanks,
you're gonna be a
TikTok. That's
hot
not
mess.
why I logged in.
Dude, I'm
Literally, I
literally,
want some stupid nonsense. I don't want.
I
literally,
cleared my cache yesterday or 2 days
You
ago
cleared
because
a
I was
cache?
sick of getting the same stuff. I was like, I
Yeah.
need to refresh. And then it gave me a whole bunch, like, I had to go scroll through like 50 videos that weren't even in English.
Oh fuck. See
And
what
I was like, I don't know what these say.
what I've started to get is I've started to get some wedding things too because I've been talking wedding things like bachelorette parties and things with Eva and I and Eva like and the bridal party as well. And so I got one about the best friend speech and I was like, not worrying about it. I got 12 other things to do and I can't worry about that right now. And I was then crying. I was like, well, fuck this. I want a stupid video. I typed into TikTok to fix my algorithm on my own. Stupid videos, just stupid. And I was like,
literally.
I want stupid. I don't want to cry today. I'll cry about something else. I don't need to cry on my TikTok.
I'm
My
not gonna
TikTok is
lie. Another thing that's been on my TikTok a lot, and I don't know why, about Kindles.
Me too. I get a lot of Kindle,
Like-
and I don't even
like,
Kindle.
I don't even have a Kindle, and like I barely read books. I try, but
I Kindle.
You do
Sorry,
Kindle.
guys. I Kindle.
So it's your fault.
I'm
It's,
like, I'm
that's why
not
we're
gonna
getting-
lie, like me seeing all these videos, I'm like, man, do I need a Kindle? I'm like,
I know. It's
do
like,
I need a Kindle paperweight so I can decorate the back of the case like everybody else does?
it's really
No,
it's a,
This is what you do. So
Yeah, tell
I
us.
went through that. And so, like, I don't Kindle with an actual Kindle. You just get the Kindle app and you put it on your iPad because you already have an iPad and then you just decorate your iPad case.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
Save you
your
money.
TV is also your Kindle because I use my iPad as a small TV.
yeah.
See, your iPad gets
So,
so much
I'm
functionality.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like staring. I'm like scrolling through TikTok last night and I'm like, it's Kindle video, random video, Kindle video. I'm like, is TikTok trying to tell me something? Because
They're
I
gonna-
don't read.
Saying,
Oh.
bitch, you gotta read more.
Literally,
know.
so
Look,
something
I
else.
have a book up on my shelf that I started reading in October of last year and I still ain't finished it yet.
Dude.
Maybe it's telling you should. That's
It's
a
like
sign.
Pick it back up.
Pick it
I'm
back
like
up.
75% of the way through the book. So
Oh,
I
you should
don't
finish
have
it.
very much left to read of
Yeah,
it,
then
but
you
I
should
don't
always
got
finish.
I don't got time.
Maybe after the wedding.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
my plan.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe I'll be able to read after like we get
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, maybe on your honeymoon. Take a chill
Maybe.
time.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's fair. You should
Read
have.
on a honeymoon. I'm gonna be
You
doing other
can
stuff.
do other stuff too. That can be he has a break, in between all the other things you're going to be doing, which you've never. What I like to
Jenna
joke with
knows what I'm
Kevin-
gonna be doing.
Oh, doesn't she know? I remember. Okay, we won't talk about that. But so I make the joke with Kevin because now we're married, but we weren't. And so prior to us marrying, I always used to make the joke of like, oh, we can't be doing that before marriage. And now I try to make the joke after marriage, and it's still funny to me. I find it to be really funny because I still think I'm like 12. So like, it's not like I can't possibly be doing something like that. Now we're getting all embarrassed. Oh my god, I was watching. Have you seen like the Planet documentary that talks about?
Wait, oh, that's what we were talking about. We were just thinking about it.
I'll bleep it out so people don't know, and then they can continue to be surprised. They'll go, "Why are they laughing so much?" And they'll go, "If you know, you know." But I won't.
If you know, you know.
If you know.
You better find out.
You better find out real quick. Lock in. Well, speaking of what we were talking about, I was watching a documentary about animals, but it was about queer animals to like see like how things are going. And there was a type of monkey that's very polyamorous, and they just have sex with each other all the time. They want to say good morning, they have sex. They have a fight, they have sex. Someone got them a banana, let's have sex. They had a baby, let's have sex. I was like, what is going on
Wait.
here?
You have to bleep out every single thing.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna bleep. I'm gonna bleep every single
That's
time I said.
amazing.
So like they just kept doing it, and I was like, and they were doing it with everyone, and I was like, what? I was like, this is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Maybe you guys did. What is it called? The coral reefs. They have intercourse, sex. I'll bleep that out too.
They're alive.
They're alive. The ones that aren't dead because of other things, but like the ones that are alive, night they come alive, and then they.
I
You know?
thought they were just like rocks.
They're live things. And I was like, whoa. Back it
Huh.
up. They're alive? I was like, even prior to like it took me a long time to even like catch up to the, the other part, but I was like, they're alive? They do.
Yeah, like
It's like
wild.
that's crazy. No, I was like, damn. Did you know do you know something about clownfish? They can change their sex. Bleep. No. They can change. They can become like, so like they're like, as an example, let's think about Finding Nemo. Well, when Finding Nemo's mom went off and died, you know what the dad would have done? Become Nemo's
The
mom.
mom.
And then Nemo and his mom would have had sex.
And had babies.
Bleep.
Uh,
No.
uh,
Like literally, I was like, and they kept making the jokes. Well, you know, Thanksgiving dinner would be really awkward at the Nemo's house. I was like, that's funny, guys. But I was like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You
That's
change
so
and then
funny.
you go have intercourse with your kid, like your child. Well, you have to wait. They wait until they're like mature. They're not, you know, pedophiles or something. But like,
huh.
but that's
Sure.
but like then they start mating and then they just keep changing.
So like they like seriously inbred.
So are mole rats.
I
They're
mean, you
basically
gotta
identical.
think.
They're like
Wait,
mole-
hold on. You gotta think. What do you think fucking deer do?
but they don't change their they don't
But they don't
can't-
change their gender. But you don't think that
Yeah. Oh,
long
they're
time down the road, the mom doesn't recognize that that's her son?
That's
I don't know. I guess I
No.
just always think that like you'd
See,
be
I
able
used
to
to-
tell. I don't know.
See, I feel like maybe it's slightly different with mammals. I imagine it happens with mammals all the time because it happens with, I don't know if a mole rat is a mammal, but that's not a but like
Or
it's
you think that like if I fucking brought fucking Copper over to fucking Serena's that he was gonna know that Lacey fucking Lainey was
Yeah,
his sister?
I would think
I
that.
would
But I
know
feel
that
like I don't know. That's a good point. I feel like you may know, but I feel also like you easily could not know. But like I would want them to know because I'd be like, but that's your sister. That's kind of creepy, you know.
Yeah, like,
but like
that's your-
but you bring up a good point.
Right? I feel like they just have like a gut feeling.
You're
know.
like, I just feel like I'm related.
Yeah.
Like, let me sniff your butt, see if it smells like mine.
Yeah.
But thinking of
Why
that,
not?
this is a fascinating topic, but I'd like to talk about it. I just find that
I
like,
don't know
you know
how
with
we
breeding,
got on the topic of human that to animals that.
because of me,
But
I brought
still,
up.
I can't believe you knew that about mole rats.
Well, I only know about mole rats because of the
Oh,
of the documentary, not on my own accord.
Gotcha. I was like, that's
But, like,
awesome. Like,
Michael,
what
when I
fact?
did not know that willingly.
God, no, it was not consensual to know that information. But they also don't have like any kind of like nerves endings, so like they can be fighting each other and no, you could like literally fight to the death and not know that you're dying because they don't feel anything, and they're blind and they're ugly as hell.
Wait, mole rats?
Yeah, like they don't have sense. They don't have like sensor things. Like if when they're fighting or like anything happens, they don't know. And they're all, but weirdly enough, when they're all with like the big mother one that reproduced all of them, they don't fight around her. But then they sometimes have sex.
She
with
like
her.
whips them into shape.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
was
like
because
Queen
because-
Bee type shit.
yeah, because like when she's and fascinating, I also learned about queen bees. So if a queen bee can like make their own children, so they can like what is the word? Inseminate their own eggs, and then like so if they, you know, inseminate
So like
their own eggs.
Queen Bees are like Virgin Marys.
Exactly, because if they inseminate their own eggs, then because they have to anyway. But if they inseminate their own eggs without doing anything, then it becomes a girl. But if they don't inseminate and they just kind of let it be, it becomes a boy. But that doesn't happen very frequently. And then they make the boys go to other colonies and fuck shit up and literally like go have sex with other ones to destroy
Beep.
them. Exactly, beep all of
Dude,
this.
this is wild. Like,
I was enthralled. I was like, what is going on in the animal world?
Let me just say, my mind is blown.
I was sitting there, I was like, I gotta tell Jenna and Casey, like, this is crazy. Because then what else? There was one other thing I found to be very fascinating. So did you already know that seahorses?
Michael, what kind of Animal Planet shit is this? Are you trying to say like the fucking how the males carry the babies?
Yeah, that one. See, that one's, I
I
feel like
knew
that's a
that
little
one.
bit,
I
that's a
knew
little bit
that
more
one.
common knowledge. I was like, okay, funny
I knew that
enough,
one.
seahorses are like very delicate creatures. and
Okay,
can
but
be,
why
like,
can't
easily
that
killed.
be like real life?
But I agree. Whatever's going on with them, they should be able to. I don't know how it works
No,
though.
I think males should have to carry the children.
I think it should be I think it should be a lot more fair. Because then you know for a fact that like at least in America, I think you get a lot more like health care with that way if a man would have to do it.
You
So-
get a lot more time off.
You get a lot
Yeah,
more.
right?
That,
For maternity leave.
that paternal paid time off would be like 8 years. Like you would
Yeah.
get like
Literally.
you would get like
No,
you get like 8
because
months off.
because I have my coworker is pregnant, so like I have another one of the therapists is off because she had just had a baby like a couple months ago, and she's coming back to work at the end of July. So me being me, I'm like ask my boss, I'm like, so how long do you get for maternity leave? Like, I'm curious because you
Yeah.
know I have questions.
I need to know.
So I get like 5 months off
Like,
Nice.
well, that's crazy.
paid.
Oh.
But
That's some good ass benefits.
But
it's only like $150 to $200 a week that I get.
Oh yeah,
for
so
being
it's like
off.
disability.
But it's like
Oh, okay,
it's
that's
like
still something.
it's she basically said she doesn't it's based on what I make. It's half of what I bring home every week is what I would be bringing home almost.
Oh, okay.
It's because I was like, oh, I have questions. I'm
That's a
like,
fair
I need to
point.
know this stuff. I'm like, how much?
Yeah.
I'm like, how much time do I get off? Because it's like it's 90 days of maternity leave, and then you have another 30 to 60 days of paid family leave that I can use too. On
Oh,
top
we
of
learned about
maternity
that.
leave.
In employment law, the FMLA, we talked about
FMLA?
that.
Yeah, so I get 90 days maternity leave, but then I get an extra 30 to 60 days of paid family leave that I can use on top of
Nice.
my maternity leave.
That's crazy.
So I mean,
love
altogether,
that.
you get 4 to 5 months off.
Well, used to have a boss that he took the FMLA because his daughter was like a baby, and so
Yeah.
he took every Friday off.
Yeah, that's basically what I could
so
do.
So he would have a long weekend with her every weekend.
That's basically what if I didn't want to work
Like
Fridays
instead of
for,
taking
like,
it like
a
all
month.
at once.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do it like for over
Yeah.
a 3-month period or something. You
Yeah.
could like break it up,
Yeah.
or even longer, because then it's only like a.
Yeah,
It's only one day every week. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would.
That's
do that.
what I'm trying to think.
I would just
One of-
institute that like throughout
One
the whole week.
of my coworkers does that. Like, or she only works like a half a day and then she goes home on
Oh,
Fridays.
yeah, I would do that too.
Yeah. So
I would
I
do
learned
that.
I've
Seeds
gotten that down
planted.
in my
Let
yeah.
that plant grow.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna let it sprout.
Exactly.
Got,
Thank-
like-
yeah.
10 months. 12 months. Sprout.
So you have like the stuff that's just for your like pregnancy. So if you or like your like maternity leave. So if you don't take all the maternity leave, could you like spread that other time? But if you like you don't like use it
I
for your
think
maternity leave, you
I
have-
can just use if I don't want to use it all like at once, I can use it basically whenever I want.
I see.
Because that time is given to me no matter what.
Yeah, you get it either way.
I get the 90 days.
Look at us talking about grown up stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
right?
Love
I was
that.
thinking that today that like I like when I started doing interviews and stuff, like one of the questions I like need to know information about is like health insurance. And I was because you were like,
So how's
oh,
your
it's
health
fine. Like I'm
insurance?
on my mom's health insurance. Like it's cool, but like I'm not anymore.
No.
So like I'm like, what are the benefits?
Yeah, what are your
What's the 401k plan?
See, I'm gonna ask you. I kind of.
I have that. I
That's
have
amazing.
that. But
Oh,
mine's
man.
mine's called a 403B. I don't know
Well,
why.
whatever. But
That's
yeah,
that's a Rochester regional thing.
yeah.
Oh,
So that's
interesting.
just I've been
That's cool.
thinking
Yeah,
about that stuff, and it's crazy.
See,
that is
no,
wild.
start putting away for that shit as soon as you can. I put
Yeah.
5% of my paycheck away every.
Oh no, me and
every
Michael
time
know.
I
We
get
talked
paid.
about that. We want a bougie ass nursing home, so we gotta start saving.
I'm putting 10% away.
But the nice thing is that you can change the percentage to whatever you want to get taken out of your paycheck.
Well, that's
Hopefully,
nice.
I'll be
Like,
making Muko.
I didn't
Yeah.
have to. I could have started with 2%, but I was like,
Yeah.
my mom said, "Oh, well, you could probably start with at least 5." So I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'll just do 5%." So it's like every time I get paid, it's like $50 to $60 every 2 weeks that gets put in there. I think right now I have like $200, and I've only been there for 2 months.
That's pretty
Nice.
good.
So
And you can even do more like post wedding because right now you're a little bit probably more strapped
Yeah,
for cash
but,
than
like,
post wedding.
once I've been there for like a year, like I
Yeah.
can change it at any time. I can switch the
Yeah.
percentage at any time of what I want
Yeah.
it to be
That's
at. But I was
lovely.
like,
Good
right now
setup.
I'm like 5%. That's fine,
That's amazing.
and
I
it's
love that.
pre-taxed.
Nice.
Well, that oh damn, I love that. It's good.
Look at us,
Look at us.
adulting.
Grown-ups.
Adulting. This is a very adult episode.
This is a very
It
adult.
is.
I'm gonna call it the very adult episode, and I really
Yeah.
want people to think it's like very sexual or something. But and then they're gonna like not know. They'll listen and go, damn, that's not
Sorely
like, oh.
disappointed.
They're gonna start out being interested, and then they're
That's
gonna hear,
alright.
and then we're gonna talk about this. I think it's very important information if you're in the New York area or just generally, because the Family Medical Leave Act is, nationwide. These are important things to know. So
Yeah.
we're educating you. Law.
Law.
And
And a dropout. A dropout can talk about it too.
Even the dropout can talk about it. See, it's necessary for everyone to know.
Listen, it's only because I got a big girl job.
But it's good. Look at you. See,
I've
Growing.
been it's funny because we took employment law, the 2
Yeah.
courses, and I really enjoyed it. But like I've been like my dad will be talking about his job or like my brother, and I'm like, well, hold on, that doesn't sound quite right. Hold on, let me look up that law because this might be, let me see how
Literally.
they're facilitating that and if they're doing it correctly.
No, literally.
And yeah, so I feel like I learned a lot.
No,
So
I think I learned a
amazing.
lot, but it made me, and maybe you too, like it made me be very like cognizant of hearing about something that feels fishy.
Yes.
I'm like, that feels fishy. Feels like it
I'm
could
like,
be
I
wrong.
don't think they should be able to do that. Like, let me look because
But what's also concerning about that too is I realize like we know all these laws and like they should be enforced and they should be instituted and the people should follow them. But like people don't know about like laws as distinctly maybe as we know. So like, they may not know. Like so people are going to be doing something, but they don't know about like the liability it could cause or the
yeah.
criminality that it like, and so they don't know. So they do things and you're like, shit, that's why we have a job. That's crazy.
I've been doing that way too often, way too much. Like hearing people talk about stuff and being like, like there's
What's
a law that
wrong?
applies, and like I know that that's not right, but like I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not licensed. I'm not allowed to. So, and you're not
Not
seeking legal
Literally,
advice. So
literally, you can't. Do not seek.
that's
Do
your
not seek.
problem.
Yeah, do not seek legal advice. I am no, but I
No.
totally agree. I was watching something. Have you seen that TikTok sound? Sorry, completely off topic, but I thought about it. So have you heard the TikTok sound? Oh, my bitch pose is nasty.
No, I have not.
No.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna send you the TikTok, but then I also want you to like. I'll send it.
Okay.
But like, so it's like literally this sound, and it's about this person like saw like how like mannequins in stores often look like really.
Listen, the
sometimes
only
they have sometimes like very funny poses.
yeah.
So that's what it is. That's what it's based off of. But then this TikTok is one of
Okay,
my
wait.
favorite TikToks.
Can you say that one more time, like what the TikTok says?
I have to listen to it to make sure I'm saying it right. But let me hear it. Oh, maybe you can hear it. Want me just to play the TikTok for you?
Do it. Let me see.
Oh wait.
This pose is finger getting.
Did you hear that?
No, I did
No.
not.
I'm
Hold on.
dating
I'm
it
gonna
on-
watch it.
Okay,
Me
here,
too.
I'll say it for you. Okay, I'll say it for you. So it goes, oh, my bitch pose is nasty.
My bitch pose. Yes.
See, the only thing.
I got shitty service. I can't load it.
Okay, but wait, that's funny as fuck. But the only thing I thought of when you said that the nasty, I was
Yeah.
like, at the TikTok is like, are you gonna match my freak?
Oh, yeah.
That came instantly into mind.
I like
I've
that.
had that one a lot.
Somebody come
You
on,
can
my freak.
freak. I love those things. But I hate the TikToks where they'll post a video and they go, oh my God, I can't believe the 23rd video on this sound isn't blocked. And I'll go, what is that? And I like scroll through and I count and then I go, what is the 23rd video that should be blocked? Like, they do it and I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like sometimes I'm like, I feel like everything on this app is a scam. But then I also
Scam.
don't feel that way. Like every time it's an ad, I'm like, why am I seeing only ads here?
I
don't
get
like-
mad about that. That's why I had to refresh my cache because
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's what it's called, but whatever.
I think you're right. That seems right.
But I was because I kept getting ads and TikTok lives, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like, I want a 30-second
Literally.
video of like my girl that makes puppets. Like,
Literally.
random that shit.
Literally, I want that, but I don't want just that. I want a
No,
curated.
I want a variety.
I want a variety of stupid things. Don't just give me one stupid thing. Give me all of the stupid things.
All of the stupid things. Like when I was on Capybara TikTok for a while,
I
like
thought
that was a
talk
good
like
time.
Capybara. So what I also kind of find, I was on this for a while because I think I kept liking videos, is there was this one lady and she goes, she like buys designer bags and then she shows us, and then on Wednesdays she drops them. It's just she's always showing them, and they're always like very funny and like very specific, but obviously like probably very expensive. But I'm thinking she's like selling them like much lower in cost. So I look on her website just to see. I already missed the drop date and they're all sold out. What the bag that is not usually this much, it was $13,000. And I was like,
Oh, girl,
oh,
making money. She's making
I see,
bank off of them.
I see why she is living in
fuckers.
I see why she's living in a very fancy house, can buy like her own, you know, fancy bags. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, okay. I thought this was like, you know, a different vibe, but I'm gonna stop liking these videos because it's just gonna make me sad. Let me see if I can find one. But then when
That's
I was
so funny.
But have you guys heard of the Call Her Daddy podcast?
Yes, I
No.
have.
And I want her on this podcast, but she won't, and that's okay.
Why
But
did
so-
you ask her?
I should, but she's like
should.
very
Listen, if I've learned anything on TikTok, people always be posting, don't be afraid to ask. Don't
Yeah,
be
I-
afraid to reach out to these people.
I will. I'm gonna
What's
try,
the
but
worst they gonna say? What's the worst
Ex-
they're gonna say? No.
no,
That's so
exactly.
true. We should like type up like something and just have
Have
it.
you
and,
seen
like,
the TikTok? Have you seen the TikTok trend? How many likes will take for you to like be on my podcast or for
Yeah.
me to go on a date
Yeah.
with me? And so I
Yeah.
really think that we can do it.
Do
and I
it.
think I'd
oh
be
my god, could
Done.
you imagine if we got the basement yard on here? I would die.
I listened to that with you. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
No, so good. But so Call Her Daddy, she's been having bachelorettes on, like from The Bachelorette. And so she was having them on, and they dropped like mad teen. She was like, I didn't even know you were going to say these things. Like, this is crazy. And I was like, that's what I want. I want to like,
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you,
we can
reach
do it.
out.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to reach out
Let's
to her.
do it.
Yeah, she's cool. And if we
Inbox
get,
these
and if she
people.
and if we get on her podcast, because she'll fly us out to LA, I'll go.
Okay. I'm bar prep what?
You could just fucking drive your car there. What?
I could actually, I'm not as far, but I think she should, but she usually flies her guests out. So I think we should all be flown out.
Well,
hell yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
going, I'm going.
You got
We're
you
all
can't just take one. You got to take all
Exactly.
three.
We're all
One
the
package deal.
We're all the podcast here. Although it could be fun if you like flew out and then we drove, but we want to be flown. We're fancy. But so like,
Yeah, I'm-
because she
I'm
flies them
bougie.
out and then she gives you merch. You get to be in your comfy clothes.
I'm a
Like-
boozy bitch.
Exactly. She gives you a Call Her Daddy sweatshirt and like sweatpants if you want.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
And you do it
I
with a
want
nice
a
comfy
I
hat.
want
That
I
would
want
be
a
like-
sweat set.
Peak moment of my life.
They're like, I will have made it at that point.
I like
honestly.
free shit.
Literally, like I mean, I'll take free shit and I say less.
Say less. Yeah.
Say less. I'll be there. Like
Where do I sign?
literally, I'm coming. I'll
Yeah.
fuck this.
I'll be
like,
there.
You know,
Be there.
fuck-
Be square, baby.
literally, because after that, like, because she pitched at like a New York Yankees game. Like, not that we like, you know, irrespective of who the Yankees are, but like she got to pitch for like a baseball team. That's crazy. As call her
Yeah.
as like, and all she does is her podcast and like, not that that's not hard. We
I
understand
would
the work.
love to just podcast.
Like like
Mood.
3 times a week. Literally, all we have to do is like sit comfortably in like a nice studio and like talk.
Say less.
Well, oh my God.
Literally,
in order to
sign me
be
up.
together and do that, I think you just come move to Lindenville.
I would honestly think about it. Oh, you'd be so proud of me. So fun fact.
Okay, this is being recorded right now.
Yeah.
Everybody heard that,
Say
right?
less. Say less. Honestly,
Everybody
I would.
heard that. Michael's moving to Lindenville.
Once we go big.
once we go big, we gotta go big, and then I can do it. But so
He could buy the house next door to me.
Hey, I've been looking at houses in California, and they're way too expensive. So I was
Okay,
like, I gotta look
come to
somewhere
New
else.
York.
But so I was so my mom is sending you a package, Jenna, and then I'm gonna send out one for both of you. But so my mom was sending you out a package today, and like you have to verify the address, and he was like, oh, Lindenville, New York. I was like, it's Lindenville, sir.
Correct your pronunciation.
Shut
The
up.
last
How
time
dare
I
you.
did that, a guy gave me a ticket because he did not like the way I corrected him.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Well, thank goodness the you know postal service couldn't give me a ticket because they probably. I mean, he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna
Get
take
it
that
right.
survey.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm gonna take that survey and tell them how wrong you were."
Use your pronunciation. Sound it
That's a
out.
D. It's Lindenville.
Lindenville.
Like he just cut out the done part, like Lindenville. No, it's Linden. Linden.
Lindenville.
Say it again for the people in the back. No. But yeah,
Say it a little bit louder.
Landonville. No, just kidding. It'd be so funny. So, have you at your postal office? This is a weird way to put it. Like your
Okay, but
USPS
wait.
office.
You think I go to the post office?
No, that's fair. But have you ever been when you have
Yes.
gone to the postal
Oh,
office?
when I go and get
office,
stamps, yes.
Yeah. Does your postal office have a place where people can like hold their mail? Because I know you can like hold your
Yes.
mail so it doesn't
P.O.
go.
boxes.
Like PO, kind of like PO boxes. Well, there was like 40 people in mine today. Like they were just they were like waiting out there, and they were all like waiting for their mail, and they were like, it was like this one guy like that stacked like this big. I was like, damn, where you been? Where have you been, or what is all the stuff you're getting?
Packages.
I would like those. Send them my
Packages
way.
are you getting?
Exactly. One of my neighbors here, he has a mailbox. I kid you not, is the size of my desk. Like it's literally like this big,
But
and
for
at
what?
least like 2 or 3 feet like deep.
It must be for packages so
It
that
must
they
be, but,
don't
like-
put them on his porch.
I know, which is so
Dude,
good.
That's smart. I should do that because then Alex would never see if I got a package.
And that's a good
Because he
point.
does not get the mail. I do every day
Yeah.
after work.
See, I mean,
Let
it's
me
a
just
good
get
idea.
a big ass fucking mailbox so I can fit a it's just fucking humongous
just-
size fucking package in there.
It was just crazy to me. I was like, "Sir,
That
what are
is
we
wild.
doing?"
That's crazy. That's so funny.
What a
Well, listen,
day.
What a day! Literally, what a day! Like,
What a day.
and it always is better because of like the pod. Like I always like I get through the weekend. I'm like, oh, I have to, but then I'm like, it's podcast.
So
day. Like,
Podcast day.
I think it's like almost like my body knows it because last Friday, just about an hour before the podcast, I was miserable. Like I had talked
Yeah.
to Michael. I was like, I'm
She
miserable
texted-
today, just so
yeah.
you know, like
yeah,
whatever. And it always makes me feel better. So it's literally like my
Literally.
battery is just running so low that like I just start to get irritable, and then we have this, and I'm good.
recharge. But see, that's
Yeah.
me. When you
Amazing.
texted me, I was like, oh, I know she's like, I was like, oh, she's gonna be, she's not gonna feel great. Maybe this will be a quick episode. But then I was thinking about it after I texted you, and I was like, nah, she's gonna be feel better after we talk.
Okay. So
Like, after we do the podcast, I always feel better.
Same.
I was thinking about because podcast every Friday, right?
Yeah.
So we have one minor predicament coming up.
when
August 2nd.
well,
Oh,
obviously.
obviously we're gonna record. I'll be here.
The
I'll be there.
the
not here.
rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, we'll
Michael,
record.
you should come to the rehearsal dinner.
Oh, it's hey.
Why
So
not?
that's I
Why
was gonna be
not?
like, you sure? I'll
Yeah.
come." Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have
you were about to be like, oh no, it's okay. You don't have to invite me to that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. So, you can do whatever I want. Also, speaking of like the closeness, I was keeping track of who texted me on my birthday yesterday. I was like, I'm keeping track of who these people are because next year I'm done cutting them out.
Yep.
And so it went. You want to know the order? It went Kevin, Casey, and then Jenna. You texted real early because I imagine you had to go for work and Jenna did not have to get up early.
Nope, I have not been.
But
and
Jenna was the first person to text me happy birthday.
Oh,
I
that's very
was.
cool.
I stayed up until. Well, I didn't do it
Midnight.
on purpose, but I was up, so I was like, I'm a texter.
You're like, okay. No, but it was like I love that.
Let me
'cause it
tell
was
you
like,
what
top
though,
3
your
people.
brother, your Alex was so annoying. We're laying in bed. It's my birthday. He's on his phone. I'm casually I'm waiting for him to say happy birthday to me. I'm like laying there waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you're awake. I know I'm awake. Like I'm getting up, like I'm getting ready for to go out to lunch with my mom. And I'm like, oh, like good morning. And he's like, morning. I'm like,
Got some medicine.
"And
Got
the-
some
you
medicine.
ain't got nothing to say to me? He goes, no. I'm like, then a few minutes later, I get my notification pops up on my phone. Alex tagged you in a Facebook post. So I click on it. I'm like,
He
he's
was
over
just
there.
working on it.
But you couldn't tell me.
No, he had to
Nah,
do
he
the
wanted
post
to
first.
dangle the carrot.
I woke up next to you and you couldn't roll over and be like, oh, happy birthday, honey. Like, I love
Right.
you.
But see, I totally
Like
feel
I
that way.
did when he woke up on his birthday. I leaned over him, morning breath and all, and I'm like, happy birthday.
I love that. No,
I've
see,
been
I feel the
getting some
exact same
real
way.
cute selfies from Casey lately.
Cute.
She sends me the pictures of her when she wakes up in the morning and her
Aw,
hair's all crazy,
love.
and it makes my day because it's the first thing I see when I wake up, and I look exactly the same.
then by
So
the time
good.
she opens them and Snapchats me back, when I Snapchat her back, I'm all put together and she's
Yeah.
yeah. It's crazy.
You're like, I'm all be up, no worries. I'm all beautified now. I love that. It's so good.
Well, should we wrap it up, guys?
Sure. Okay, what about
What an episode.
yeah, what of our
We
highlights?
have-
Seriously, we talked about adult stuff,
adult
adult
Animals.
business.
Business. I love the specificity. TikTok.
TikTok,
Weddings
weddings, and crying. No.
and crying. No.
Yeah.
P.O.
Boxes.
boxes.
P.O.
P.O.
boxes
boxes. Yeah.
and birthdays.
And birthdays.
What an
Amazing.
episode.
Well, check us out on our Instagram, DramaDoca24, and check us out on Facebook, same place, and YouTube. And you should
Whoop, whoop.
also check us out, all of us out on our personal pages, because we're so cool. And you love us so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
That's where
why
people go.
not?
Yeah, come on. We're fine. We're good. We're a good time.
If
Come find us.
anything, we're a good
If,
time.
if anything, we're a good time. Okay.
All right. Catch you
Yeah.
next week.
Catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.